I'm Roger Proctor. I'm the Director of Marine Information for the Integrated Marine Observing System. I'm going to talk to you about a project that we worked in collaboration with the State Government and CSIRO and the University of Tasmania to develop a marine information system for the Derwent Estuary. This project is called MARVLIS, which stands for Marine Virtual Laboratory Information System, and forms a part of a bigger project called the Marine Virtual Laboratory, which is to establish tools for developing coastal modelling systems. The idea in this project is that we bring together all of the available data within the Derwent Estuary here in Hobart for a variety of different audiences, including the local government people, the aquaculture industry which exists in the estuary here, and the general public. What we've done is basically take two data sets that the Environment Agency collects under the auspices of a project called the Derwent Estuary Programme, which brings together all the councils, etc. And they have two different types of data here. They have recreational water quality data, which is collected every week and informs the public about the quality of the beaches in the region. And they have what's called the ambient water quality data set, which is a set of data which is collected on a monthly basis and goes towards presenting and producing documents such as the State of the Derwent report, which gives the ecological and environmental status of the system. In this process, we tried to bring together the information using information infrastructure that was developed for the Australian Ocean Data Network, which in itself was developed from the Integrated Marine Observing System. This is open source software that we can generally apply to produce an information system, a web-based browser, to enable people to visualize data and access the data directly through that visualization. Well, I'd like to introduce Christine Kugenar, the Director of the Derwent Estuary Programme, who's been our major user in this system and our staunch partner in this activity.
So our program is a partnership between the Tasmanian State Government, the 6 councils that border on the Derwent, and we have 5 industry and business partners as well. And we run a few cooperative monitoring programs. One is a summer recreational water quality monitoring program in beaches and bays. And that involves 6 councils, the EPA, Department of Health and Human Services. And we go out every week in the summer and we monitor about 35 sites around the Derwent, and then the data is returned to us and goes into a database. So MARVLIS is quite useful to us for this program in that it allowed us to put all of our data into a single space, and we can compare and contrast recreational water quality at the different monitoring sites. And that involves both looking at the long-term grade for each site, the weekly test results, and how those trends in the different sites, and also allows us to compare that with rainfall data and compares between sites as well. So it's quite a useful tool for managers and for the water community if they're interested in their own bathing beach and how water quality rates at their beach and how it compares with other sites around the Derwent. The second program we have is an ambient monitoring program, and that's three partners involved in that, the paper mill, the zinc smelter, and the EPA. And for that program we go out monthly and we monitor about 25 sites up and down the Derwent. And again, the MARVLIS project was quite useful in that you can then look at individual sites, going back all the way to 2003, and look at time series of temperature, salinity, dissolved oxygen, total suspended solids, a whole range of nutrients, chlorophyll, and also zinc levels at each of those sites. Monthly data, again, going back to 2003. So that was quite useful. Again, you can look at individual sites, you can compare between sites, and also compare the results with the National Water Quality Guidelines. So both of those programs really benefited from having the MARVLIS information and interpretation.